Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right. Sorry
Can you
about
hear us
that.
now?
They will in 15 seconds when this gets there.
Yeah.
All right. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. We should be good now. My fault. We stopped and we messed with something and then had a couple drinks and one thing led to another and the cable got unplugged and
Oh, my.
yeah.
All right. They can hear us now.
All right, good. Sorry about that. Good to see you all. We're up to 67 already.
Yep.
But we were up to 67 people before we even had live audio. That's great.
Sorry, folks.
I'm going to start off with a song that's going to be on our next album. That I just felt like maybe we should start off with something that's got a little bit of get up and go. What do you think? Yeah, life is like a blind date, but I was never one to believe in fate. It's a toss-up, we call heads or tails. But if you call it right, you might get laid. If you call it wrong, she'll end up late. That's 216 checks in the mail. Yeah, I did the math on that. Tough times, hard luck. This whole world don't give two fucks. It'll knock you down, it'll stand you up, it'll knock you down again. Sunshine on a cold day, front row ticket to a rained out grave, stuck like a rooster with a stretched out neck, looking for his head. Life's a lot like drinking beer, start firing guns up in the air. Everything's more fun except maybe roller coasters. If you drink too much, get a pound in the head, you might wake up to find you pissed the bed and you're smoking gums where they never left their holsters. Tough times, hard luck. This whole world don't give two fucks. It'll knock you down, it'll stand you up, it'll knock you down again. Sunshine on a cold day, front row ticket to a rained out game, strutting like a rooster with a stretched out neck, looking for his head. Hey, where's Dave Glover at?
At home where he should be.
I went down to the factory, had just got the job. It was my first day, and I was thinking about all the shit I was going to buy. But when I got there, the minute change of plans. Well, the market tanked, and they were trimming fat. And when it came to fat, well, they figured I was their guy. So I went back home to my sweet wife, but her boyfriend's truck was parked in the drive, and he was out in the yard beating on my door. Well, then Mama called, slurring her words are high on the train yard. She heard, I thought, fuck, how'd I end up in a David Allan Coe song anyway? Tough times, hard luck. This whole world don't give two fucks. It'll knock you down, it'll stand you up, it'll knock you down again. Sunshine on a cold day, front row ticket to a rained out game, strutting like a rooster with a stretched out neck, looking for his head. Yeah, I'm strutting like a rooster with a stretched out neck. Where the fuck is my head? All right. Babe, I can hear your, it's confusing. So we're on a 14 second delay, so.
Yep.
All right, hello everybody. My mom showed up. I'll be damned. And I saw JoJo's here. I saw Natasha was here. Steve's here from Atkinson. Hello, Steve.
Natasha, I hope you're feeling better.
Dave is here. I saw people saying hello to Dave.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Who else we got out there? Anything of lots of people.
We have lots of friends.
We have 92 friends. 92 friends hanging out. Happy Friday. Friday Night Live from the writing room.
Tina says, what were you messing with?
What were we messing with? I was messing with the cable, Tina. I didn't have it plugged in. It was plugged in earlier. Unplugged it.
Yep.
As it is. Anyways, happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to play songs. You guys know the drill. Get your requests in. I'm happy to play anything you want for free, but I will probably put requests to the top of the list that come with tips attached. That's just, you guys know the drill by now. You know, it just kind of is what it is. But feel free to submit your requests as you want. I saw somebody requested Good Times, which I would love to play at some point. Before we get to the request, though, Of course, this week, John Prine passed away, I believe on Tuesday. And Elise and I were going to do a John Prine song for y'all. So she's going to help me out with it. I think it's her favorite John Prine song. And so I just did an emergency, let's try to learn this song yesterday. And we're gonna just kind of go for it. So as you people begin to collect, fill up your drinks, do all that stuff, people are still joining.
And if you make a request while I'm up here, request it again.
Yes, that's true, because it's hard to go back and find those, is from what I'm told. How are you today, Elise? Welcome to the show.
Good, thank you.
Welcome to Friday. Good, thank you. Sure. Kind of have that sweaty balls tone of voice from Saturday Night Live. This is Friday Night Live.
Friday Night Live.
We're here in the writing room.
JoeStamm, ASMR.
Yeah.
Evil like that.
All right. Shit is off. All right, so memory of John Prine. Here we go. You ready, babe?
Ready.
I am an old woman named after my mother. Old man is another child that's grown old, with dreams of lightning and thunder's desire. This old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe this living is just a hard way to go.
When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. One much to look at, just a free rambling man. There was a long time, no matter how I tried, the years just flow by like a broken down dam.
Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Makes me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them buzzing. I ain't done nothing to wake up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, they got nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you for joining me up here, dear.
Maybe it was the whiskey shot I took before singing this, but that made me tear up. That's a good song.
Good. Long live John Prine,
yes.
our hearts and memories and all that stuff. So. All right. We're going to get our MC back behind the controls for a little bit anyways. She's going to come back and join me for another song after a bit. I can't ask you what requests I'm supposed to do. I should have planned another song for right after this. But, well, I'm sure I can improvise. I did see somebody wanted to hear good. What's that? No, I don't. I need to learn that. I was... It's interesting. There's a good story about that song. So my grandpa on my dad's side, my dad's dad, at least one night was. What'd you ask me? You said, do you think there's ever actually been Billy Bob and Love Charlene?
Yeah.
And I said, and it never occurred to me, but I said yes, actually. My grandpa on my dad's side was named William Robert, Billy Bob, and later in life he married this awful woman named Charlene. So there was a Billy Bob that evidently loved a Charlene at one point. I don't know if he ever wrote it on the what do you call it? The water tower.
Yeah. Okay. Enough story time, I think.
Do I have any requests?
Yeah, JoJo wants to hear Ring of Roses, and Lance put down $20 to do that.
Ring of Roses for JoJo and Lance? All right, let's do it. And also, on behalf of Kelly Engelbrecht, our neighbor from just down the road, I want to dedicate this song to Chad Gangloff again. So, for all of you. The thought crawled up my spine into my head. The love you hold so tight is crushed to death. Time is thinly disguised as a day-to-day crawl. Time is simply puts us all. The thought that sought sink down into my gut, and I felt the heart in my hand turning to dust. Love, it will rise and love will fall. Love, eventually it kills us all. It kills us all. A ring of roses, pockets full of posies, ashes we all fall down. Hush, 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 hush. We all tumble down. We all fall down. A man looks forward to spring in his hospice bed. His wife of 50 years holds his hand. If time and love would wait on each other to fall, then visit us hand in hand when they kill us all. When they kill us all. A ring of roses, pockets full of posies, ashes we all fall down. A ring of roses, pockets Hush, 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 hush. We all tumble out. We all fall down. Thank you for the request, JoJo. Thank you for the tip.
Yes.
Lance.
Yep,
And
Lance and JoJo went in on that one.
hello to Amy Graham. I just saw she said. You've been writing stuff down over there. People talking and fraternizing. I saw somebody said hi to Josh, said hi to Bruce. So Bruce is evidently here. The Bruce is loose.
The Bruce is loose. Hope you're at home, Bruce.
Bruce, can you either confirm or deny the fact or the conjecture that you are loose right now? Because I know Dave wants to know.
I think Dave always knows.
Dave always knows. He's got a sense for these things. So what are we at? What do we need to play for people?
Oh, man. Becky, thank you. Let's see here.
What's going on?
So we have a few song requests.
Okay.
Corey Newman would love to hear Dandelion Woman.
All right.
Jolene Clift. We haven't seen Jolene in a while. Hi.
I haven't seen you in a coon's age, Jolene.
Yeah.
Where you been hiding?
She wants to hear Midwest Girl.
Okay.
Richie Rich wants an
Richie Rich.
autographed Sam, but not autographed by you, by me.
Okay. An autographed Sam? Like a picture of Sam?
Well, like the cutout. That we
Oh, you know what? We have one from last. I can't give that one away. I have too many
No,
autographs on that one.
bring.
We should put those up on the merch
We should.
on the merch site.
We should. Justin Turney wants to hear a Chris Knight song. We have a tip from Sheila Grubb. She'd like to hear "Hide Me in a Song."
All right, cool.
$25.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
So the other ones are okay. Let's do. I'm gonna get to yours, Sheila. I know you attached money to it, and normally those go right to the top. But I want to do something that's a little bit more upbeat because we did a couple slow songs in a row. So we'll do some Dandelion Woman, and then we'll get on down the line. Sounds good. Dandelion woman, so pretty to me. She lived in a trailer just down the street. I brought her home to mama, wearing my ring. Mom said, "That ain't no flower, soon enough you will see." Her beauty will fade as she digs her roots in the old heart. She'll leave you dried up, desperate, alone in the dark. Moved into her trailer after we wed, looking for something else. Ain't got the money just yet. It's been food stamps and cocaine, a daytime TV. She just lies on that couch, sucking the life out of me. Her beauty will fade as she digs her roots in the old heart. She'll leave you dried up, desperate, alone in the dark. Well, I came home today, covered in it, I was dead. To a man with a knife and a mind to do a dirty work. Bled out in this ditch, my consciousness fades. back to the west. My mama told me that day. The beauty of fate is she digs her roots in the old heart. She'll leave you dried up, desperate, alone in the dark. Now her beauty is digging its way into another man's heart. I'm all dried up, desperate, alone in the dark. All right, I saw Rodney misses Paula.
Oh, they're
I
separated
miss
by
Paula. I miss Paula too.
time and distance.
Time and distance. Man, we're all separated by time and distance, aren't we?
Well, right now we're only separated by like 14 seconds.
So what's going on out there? How's
Rodney,
everybody?
missing my Paula, come home. That's so sweet. That's the one I was talking about. Oh, yeah, I just saw that.
All right, thank you for the applause, Miss Barb Lemke.
Yes.
Good to see you, Barb. Thanks for hanging out with me. What else we got going on?
Okay.
Any good stories to tell from the week? Anybody? Anything going on? Did we ever confirm whether Bruce is loose or not?
Oh, yes. I saw. Gosh, I'm scrolling up now. He said it has been neither confirmed nor denied, I believe.
Isn't that what I said? Bruce, come up with some original material.
No, that might not have been what he said. It's up there somewhere. I can't find it right now.
All right. Well, we won't worry about it. What do I need to play next?
But I think he is loose.
He's feeling good? He's loose?
Feeling good. We have couple requests for Song of the Hills. Emily Katie Skaggs says that she would love to tip you $20 if you play Song of the Hills.
Okay.
And
I still owe Sheila.
Yep.
Hide Me in a Song.
Hide Me in a Song. And Becky, hi Becky. She said $50.
Whoa.
She tipped $50 for what I want to hear.
What's that?
And I need to think about it.
Whatever you want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She said for me being brave to come and sing with you.
So you're gonna do that.
Okay.
You're gonna think of that.
Okay.
But the next highest bid right now is $25.
Yes.
And that's Sheila for Hide Me in a Song.
Right.
Cool. I would do that. Sheila and the Grubs have been supporting these live streams like crazy for the last couple weeks, so I really appreciate y'all. And I know Katie wants to hear Song of the Hills, and Emily does too. We're gonna get to that, but I know Katie also likes this song, so. Semi-loose, quasi-loose, half-loose, as Brucey says. Everything's off balance, and the colors are wrong. Truth and fiction mingle, hide me in a song. When the moon begins to threaten, and the shadows grow long, roll away the curtain, hide me in a song. Put me on the stage where all the bullshit fades away. The motor's done been paid, that's all I've gotta do is play. Where the lights are blinding me, and the black is all I see. I'll be right where I belong, hiding in a song. When the people press too closely, when the drugs become too strong, throw the breaker on the stage lights and hide me in a song. When the lies are not convincing, I'll come in on the one. I'll find the truth and join it. hiding in a song. Putting me on stage where all the bullshit fades away. Promoter's done been paid. All I've got to do is play. Yeah, the lights are blinding me, and the black is all I see. I'll be right where I belong, hiding in a song. When my skin turns gray and it falls off my bones, let my record spin, I'll be hiding in those songs. Put me on a stage where all the bullshit fades away. The devil's done been played, there's nothing left to do but play. Where the lights are blinding me and the black is all I see. I'll be right where I belong, I'll be hiding in them songs. Thank you for the request, Sheila, and the tip.
Yes.
I really appreciate you guys. Like I said in the caption tonight, if you're wondering whether I'll spend your tips on booze, the answer is absolutely, I will.
Hey, I think I bought the booze.
All right, we went through. I don't want to
Tip
tell them how many
me.
cases, how many cases of beer. I think I'm still ahead of you. Not that we're keeping track,
yeah.
but I think I'm still ahead of you on the amount of cases I've bought since this quarantine
Oh,
started.
I thought you meant drink.
Well, no, definitely drank too. Yeah, but we'll also spend it on things like the mortgage payment and
There are real.
food for the dog, food for the cat, the electricity. I bought yesterday. I bought a new mic for Elise because the one that I have her using is this crappy mic that came with a Yamaha sound system. So I got a nicer mic for her.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I didn't know that.
So we do
What a
actually spend
surprise.
it on things other than Busch Light. So I appreciate y'all's help. What we just had a cancellation in Ohio we're going to be opening for Easton Corbin May 16th, and that got canceled. And shit keeps dropping off the schedule. So
Like flies.
yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Could be worse. Could be much worse. So what else we got going on? What else do I need to play?
Let's see. Lance Otto says, "Show me your bush."
Right there, Lance. Look at that big old bush. Look at that big old 12-ounce bush. Ooh, man.
I'm sorry, I haven't picked a song yet, Becky. Natasha she tipped $10 for a Joe Diffie song, even if you don't know John Deere Green.
Yeah, I can do Pickup Man.
Yeah.
I think I know it by heart, but
Brigham is watching with them, and he's excited to hear a Joe Diffie song.
Good. Is everybody feeling better in the Beasley household? Take it.
I'm not sure. I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. And I think he just had a birthday too. Happy birthday, Brigham.
Let me make sure that my guitar it could use a little tuning. It could use a little bit of tuning. Anybody got any jokes? Oh, Keely said she got rear-ended by a cop. I was glancing down.
But
Wow, Keely. Was it good? Was it how was he how was his baton work? Was it
stop
strong
it.
or
Stop. Stop.
did he yeah, okay.
Dave's texting me to mute you.
I I got my first truck when I was 3. I drove 100,000 miles on my knees. All the marbles and rocks and thought twice before. All to bar me down bed for the girl next door. She tried to pay me with a kiss and I began to understand there's something women like about a pickup man. When I turned 16, I saved a few $100. My first car was a pickup truck. I was cruising to town, and the first girl I seen was Bobby Joe Gentry, homecoming queen. She flagged me down and climbed up in the cab and said, I never knew you were a pickup man. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and his tail wouldn't trade it for a coupe duet. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. No if and one for trucks that wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives. Traffic jams, just something women like about a pickup man. Did I see Nick Sizemore on the feed out there talking shit, causing trouble? Most Friday nights I can be found in the bed of my truck on an old chase line. Back into the spot at the drive-in show. You know a cargo light gives off a romantic glow. I never have to wait in line at the popcorn stand, 'cause there's some women like about a pickup man. Yeah, I can set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and his tail wouldn't trade it for a coupe duvet. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. No if it weren't for trucks that wouldn't have tailgates. And then all my wives. Traffic jams, just something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, a bucket of rust or a brand new machine. Once around the block and you know what I mean. You can set my truck on fire, roll down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a coupe duvet. Got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. No if it weren't for trucks that wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives. Traffic jams, just some women like about a pickup man. Oh, there's some women like about a pickup man. All right, you were laughing back there. And then I feel like I'm in the middle of a song and you're laughing at people's comments, and I feel like I'm not.
I'm not laughing at you.
I feel like I'm at a. Well, I know that. I just. What would be to laugh at after all, right?
Why you put me in the spot?
No, I just feel like, you know, you
I
guys
was
are out
laughing.
there, you guys are out there having fun.
Yeah, no, I really feel like I'm like just in a room with a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
Over
yeah.
here,
So
and you're by yourself.
And
in
I'm
the
by
corner.
myself in the corner.
No, Keely. I was laughing at Keely's comment. She said it was actually a female. It was rough, but not too much damage. Oh man.
By the way, Nick, if you're still out there, when's your next live? Tell everybody when your next live. Nick, if you was featured on the first quarantine live stream, I played one of his songs, "Go On Girl," and
he says that he
doing one again.
Him and Chase are watching from the porch and drinking heavily.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Good to hear.
As we'd expect.
Nick sent me a new song earlier today that he wrote that I haven't listened to yet, or even responded to him, but I did get it, Nick. I reserve those things for later in the night when I've been drinking heavily and have nothing to do. That sounded bad.
But me?
Easy. Your mom's probably watching.
She is. She requested first, saw you. Hi, Mom. We
okay,
do have.
What else do we have to get to?
There was the Song of the Hills request.
Oh, yeah. What
Some
else?
people have requested more of me, but those are mostly my friends. Hi, Lacey and Kendra. Friends from home drinking Busch Light.
All right. Do you want to do your song, or should we do Song of the Hills?
You do Song of the Hills.
All right. I've recorded this song twice, and I want to do it again. How's this melody go? I've got First Saw You in my head now for some reason. was born in a cabin back in the hills about a mile up the creek from that old sawmill. Go out at night, put our ears to the trees, play a sad tune with the breeze through the leaves. Oh. Lord, get out this fiddle moan, sing a sad song, all 8 of us kids humming along. Hound sing bass, daddy scratch them strings, ghosts in the hollow moaned harmonies. Oh. Where them hills once watched over India, clothing their women, feeding their young. Give 'em up when the white man came. The grass and weeds cover forgotten graves. Oh. When the air's just right, when it's heavy with dew, them bones start growing under that moon. Children are crying, boys are mourning, the women are silently singing that song. I like music that hurts on a fall night. It moans in pale morning light. I like eerie sounds, singing tune with the deep crowd, barker hounds hot on the curb. We moved out of them hills, I was 10 years old. Ma took us to town when Daddy's blood went cold. Indian songs finally went to her head, and he'll say, Lord, leave you for dead. I like music that hurts on the full moon night. It moans in pale morning light. I like eerie sounds, singing tune with the deep bell barkouts out on the Song of the Hills. That is literally one of the first songs I wrote. I think it might have been like the third, fourth, fifth song I wrote. I wrote it on a napkin when I was in college. It's still around. People still like it.
You're not in college anymore?
No, it's been some time. It's been some time. Son of a gun. You're welcome, Katie, and thank you. What else?
Yeah.
What else have I been missing out there? I saw a couple comments.
Lots of people were excited that you played that. That was really
good. I'm glad you were.
Let's see. My favorite so far, Richie Rich tipped you $100
again
to shotgun a bush light.
Oh my God. I haven't shotgunned a beer. I don't even know if I know how to shotgun a beer. I mean, you cut.
You use a key or something.
Okay. You use a key and you open it.
And then you crack the top.
Oh my God.
Not that I know, Mom. Never done it.
You said worse things on this podcast already.
It's a podcast?
No, this live stream already.
We should do a podcast.
Yeah, we should, right? Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
So that's I mean, at least on the
God.
on the schedule.
Well, we're inside. If I was outside, I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't shotgun a
about-
beer in my writing room for $100. I gotta work up the courage
We'll do
for it.
no,
And
but
plus,
we'll
I'm
do
not sure
a
how to do it.
we'll do a video.
We need a beer bong.
We'll do a video.
I used to do a lot of beer bongs.
Well, let's do a video of you shotgunning a beer later.
Okay, how about that, Rich? Will that work? Can we do like this next week at some point or this weekend?
Yeah.
We'll do a video,
Yeah.
a separate video of me figuring out how to shotgun a beer. Will
Yes.
that work for Rich? Okay, good. I know Renee wants a David Allan Coe song. I don't know any David Allan Coe songs. I'm embarrassed.
Shoot.
I'm embarrassed. What else do we have?
Not that he doesn't have good songs, but
Is there
Joe
any?
just
Is there
doesn't.
no? Is there any money that is out on the table that I have not honored yet, other than your whatever you want to play?
yeah, I think that's it. How about you do? Or are we saving it for later?
What?
What's the song that you
Oh, the new song?
Yeah.
New song that
I
I
want you
wrote?
to do that one.
Okay.
Yep.
So does
This
this
is for-
qualify as
yes.
Yes. All right, sounds good. And this is the Pile On song?
Yeah.
This is another song that I have written while in quarantine. I wrote another one last night, which I may or may not play tonight. I wasn't going to, but you never know what'll happen. This is a song that I've also written while in our little isolation season here. Okay, Rich will take the rain check as long as Sam is featured. Sounds good. He'll lick up all the excess beer that spills down my face and onto the ground. It'll be perfect. Anyways, I wrote this song a little bit ago. I'd started it back in February. I was sitting out by the pond out there, and the snow. It was one of them nights where it was snowing, and it was one of them snows where it was accumulating, and it was big snowflakes, but there was no wind. It was perfectly calm, and I sat out there with Sam. We tried to go hunting and come back, and I sat down by the pond, and I wrote several verses in this song in my head, and then I wrote them down when I come in, and then once this kind of isolation started, I put these all together. The song's called Pile On. Sit out and watch the snow fall, and I watch it pile on. But there ain't no wind to speak of as it settles on the lawn. I got till Tuesday morning to settle on that alone, and I wish I could just disappear beneath the falling snow. So pile on inch after inch. Pile on snow, pile on the dead, pile on, you son of a bitch. Pile on lie after lie. Everything will be okay, my dear, everything will be alright. They call him Mr. Potter, and he earned that name, I guess. He ain't much for charity or giving folks a second chance. But Josie needed chemo, and her cancer didn't care that I'd have to go to Potter, that I've been laid off all year. So pile on inch after inch. Pile on snow, pile on the dead, pile on, you son of a bitch. Pile on, lie after lie. Everything will be okay, my dear, everything will be alright. Hey, J-Boo. So I'm out here in the backyard, and Josie's packing up. I got a 45 and a made-up mind, and I'm a warming up the truck. Well, I ain't ever been one to duck my head and run. It ain't fair to Josie to have to watch her take all stuff. So we won't be at home when they're taking it from us. We won't be there when they're trying to find this truck. Pile on, pile on, pile on, mile after mile. Pile on until I see my Josie stretch her sweet soft smile. Pile on, pile on, pile on, lie after lie. Everything will be okay, my dear. Everything will be alright. Everything will be okay, my dear. Everything will be alright. The song is called Pile On. It's brand new. It's the first time I've ever performed it for anybody other than Elise and Nick Sizemore, actually, and Tyler McKinley. I think those are the three people in the world that have ever heard that song. Now you guys have.
I felt honored until now.
Until you heard Nick had heard it.
No. Oh, speaking of Nick,
Hey, it's Libby.
He tipped you $5 for a Luke Bryan song.
Who did? Nick did?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Nick. I used to play, oh man, so way back when I thought I needed to do whatever anybody else wanted me to do in order to let me play in front of them, I did play one Luke Bryan song, and I can't remember what it was called. It was the one with the dogwood flowers in the, oh shit. I can't remember.
I don't know.
I'm embarrassed though.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I still make concessions. Songs I don't necessarily always want to play, but they are run through a filter nowadays. Definitely not playing Luke Bryan. So Nick,
Bruce liked that song.
thanks, Bruce. Is that the first time Bruce heard it? Did I play that for Bruce already?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We've been in quarantine.
Well,
forever.
when they did the shelter in place thing, me and Misty and Bruce, Bruce's fiance, Misty, and Bruce were supposed to come over and hang out with us, and they did the shelter in place thing, so we had an emergency hangout.
Yeah,
I played a bunch of songs that night, but I couldn't remember if I did that one.
All right, so
Blame It on the Dog, I see, is a $20 tip.
yes,
What else do we have?
Barb, $20.
Okay.
For laid on the dog. No.
Lay it on the dog.
And then also Carol Brown, $20 for Mary or American Freeborn Kids.
Okay. American Freeborn.
She said Mary, but she said that she knew that you did that the other night, so you can do American Freeborn Kids. If you.
Well, do you want to do Mary with me? We could do Mary together.
Okay.
It's $20. Is that the next most important situation?
Well, it's more important than Nick's $5 for Luke Bryan.
Very fair. Check yes or no.
Yep.
Danielle Hersey says.
Oh, hi, Danielle.
Hey, Danielle. Good to
She
hear
hung out on Wednesday, too.
Yeah, she did. All right. Are we going to do Mary, or should I do American Freeborn Kids? It's up to you, hon.
Oh, jeez.
What? It's up to you. You tell me.
Why is it up to me?
Because
I'm bad at
if
making
we're gonna do Mary, then you need to participate. If not,
my friend Lacey says yes.
Okay. You can sit
Okay.
back there if you don't want to, but or you can come
I'll
up here.
come up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Elise Kingland.
Stop it.
All the way from Forest City, Iowa. Did you say Lake Mills or Forest City?
Well, my address is Forest City, but I
Okay.
say I went to Lake Mills because that's where I graduated.
Okay. How should I introduce you from now on?
Elise.
All right. This feels
Oh, I have headphone hair.
headphone hair.
Yeah. We haven't practiced this. We just sang it last week.
Not since we sang it last week.
Mm.
That's all right. can sing softly if you're not confident, but I think you should be confident. I can see it.
Be confident, babe.
Still see your dad with that beer in his hand. I can still see the sweat run down the side of that cane. I can hear you in the kitchen. You were talking to your mom. You were talking about nothing, like there wasn't nothing wrong. Oh, Mary, we was just kids without a dime to our names or nickels worth of cents. Oh, Mary, who would have knew we'd still be lying in the bed that we made back in school. We broke the news with the bread to your parents at night. Your dad just kept eating. Your mom tried not to cry. I told your dad I intended to make you my wife. But he just said, son, two stupids don't make her right. Oh, Mary, we was just kids without a dime to our names or nickels worth of cents. Oh, Mary, who would have knew we'd still be lying in the bed that we made back in school. You walked me out to my car, it was parked in the street. Stopped at the curb, stared at our feet. I pulled out a ring with the cubic zirconia stone. Said I might be poor and dumb, but you won't raise our child alone. And oh, Mary, we was just kids without a dime to our names or nickels worth of cents. Oh, Mary, I still love you true. I'm still in good years, I give you proof. I got it eventually. Yeah, we made one hell of a bed back when we were in school. Yeah, we made one hell of a bed back when we were in school.
Smooth.
Oh shit! I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad I didn't meet you back when I was in school. Otherwise, I would have screwed this up a long time ago.
Keeping you honest.
Oh yeah. Got more people than we still got more people than we ever started with.
Oh, Lance says Mary's top 5 Joe Stam songs.
Top 5. Lance, what are the other 4?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Lance is one of our distinguished members of the Stanley. I'm curious what his other top 4 are. So what else am I needing to play tonight?
Oh, Lacey. Yeah, Lacey and Emily both say Lake Mills. It's Lake Mills.
Tony Osborne wants some Fuck It Out.
Okay, but Bruce says I'll give you $6 to skip Luke Bryan. I'm just
yes.
going back here.
Okay, this is a great opportunity. So now we should start doing this, like, so people can say, all right, one person requests a certain song, another person tips more money to say, don't play that tip. I like this angle. I like it a lot.
What if they all tip you more to not play your songs?
That's fine. Hey, anymore? The way things are looking right now, I would be happy. I'll do whatever it takes at this point. I'm not going to play Luke Bryan, but if you guys want me to stop playing my own songs and pay me to not play them more than the people that are paying me to play them, then it is what it is. It's a capitalistic society. What's next? I've lost all track of this situation.
I mean, we have Yvonne would like to hear All by the Beer and dedicate it to her brother who passed away in February, she says.
I didn't know your brother passed away, Yvonne. I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yes.
It sucks.
We have, I'm sorry I didn't write down a name. Someone would like to hear World We Deserve.
Oh, man,
there's a request
it's a deep cut.
for Tennessee Whiskey.
Okay.
Lay Down. Empty Places has been said a few times.
Okay.
So.
But there are no like big dollars attached to things that I need to ignore.
I'm trying to refer back. So I think the audience just wants you to make them cry.
Really?
Seems like, well, it seems like
somebody said that, or
no? That's what I'm gathering.
Can I fit into the top 5? Which is 5. You got 4 left. If Mary's one of them.
Did you see Bruce?
Mm-hmm.
Hey boss, can I get $6 advance on my salary?
You betcha, Brewster. You betcha, Brewster. Well, we got them quarantine shirt payouts coming. So I think technically we're ordering the. Did we order the quarantine shirts today?
I have not. I tallied them up.
Okay, so they can still technically order. Okay.
Technically, yes.
I've been saying last chance for like a week, but evidently tomorrow is when we're actually placing the order. So put the quarantine shirt up, like right here.
Yep, there it is.
All right here.
Perfect.
Quarantine shirt.
Yep.
You have until tomorrow morning if you want a quarantine shirt. And
I'm absolutely ordering tomorrow.
Those go through everybody throughout the band, and Bruce here, he needs a $6 advance to make sure I don't play a Luke Bryan song, and so for his, we'll take it out of
Do it for Bruce.
We'll take it out of his thing. Hey buddy, how you been? I guess it's been a while. I've been busier than hell. My to-dos go on for miles. Don't forget, you're the one who left. Don't forget, you're the one who's gone. Sometimes I think it must be nice to be you. No bills to pay, no boss to answer to, no wife to please, no kids to feed. In some ways, I guess you got it made. Oh, but man, we sure miss you around here. But hey, we can only cry so many tears. Oh, but man, we sure miss you around here. But when I see you again, don't worry. Down by the bed, yeah, me and Jean have finally gone divorced. It was hell on the kids, of course. We really used you around, hash it out nights and down, but I guess it just ain't happening anymore. Check on your wife and kids and now and then, see if that house is anything to mend. Yeah, they doing alright. You had yourself one hell of a wife. She runs that house that keeps them kids in alive. It's about 500 paces from the road to this hill, and I'm about to reach the top. That sun starts to spill. Holding that stone close if it's the right time of day. It's the only time I come to visit your grave. Oh, but man, we sure miss you around here. But cried so many tears. Oh, but man, we sure miss you around here. But when I see you again, don't worry. Oh, but man, we sure miss you around here. But when I see you again, don't worry. Out by the beer. I never know what to say after that song.
It's impactful. Lots of people are commenting about that.
Good.
It resonates with a lot of people.
Thank you for the request. That was from Yvonne. Yvonne, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you lost your brother this winter.
Yeah.
All right. So what else do we got? Something to maybe lift our spirits.
Well, Lee Troyer just tipped $20 for Fetch Me.
It is Good Friday.
It is Good Friday. Did
Yeah.
you release it on Good Friday?
I did.
Yeah.
That was, what was that, 3 years ago now? 2 years ago. 2 years ago? Right. It had to be because it was
Yes.
because we've been together for what,
Almost.
2.5 years, almost 3
Yeah.
this summer. So yeah, had to be.
Would have been 2 years ago.
Because one night, Elise wrote a poem. Elise used to write poetry. She doesn't really do it much
When
anymore.
I was sad.
When she was sad. So, in other words, if she starts posting a bunch of poetry, you know there's trouble in the waters. She wrote a poem that said something about a wind through dry corn, which I grew up in the middle of my grandpa's cornfield and literally 2 acres that were cut out in the middle of this cornfield. And so I'm very familiar with that sound, you know, when the wind goes through the corn in the fall when it's all dried out. I can hear it right now. Anyways, it inspired me to write Fetch Me. Is that the leading request right now?
Yes, I believe so. As far as tips, there's a bidding war on whether you do or do not play Luke Bryan.
I love it. Keep it going.
Yeah.
And whoever ends up on the top of that, I hope you're in the non
we have
Brian Camp.
Morgan Huddle, I believe I wrote down. She really wants to hear us do Jolene, but
Oh man, we'll have to learn
she
that.
asked if we could throw it together.
We'd have to woodshop
Yeah.
that. I wouldn't know the first thing about trying to do that right now. I'm sorry, hun.
But that's something that we can think about. She tipped $1, so that will go towards us learning to do
Oh,
it.
okay. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. See, that's a good.
We should.
That's a good responsible tip
I love it.
considering the circumstances.
I love that
I
song.
appreciate that. All right, Fetch Me. So that's what I need to play next, even though I just played another sad song.
Well, yeah, and some people,
see-
a
but see,
couple
because-
people asked for Long Hot Summer Day and Feel Like Me Too. So if you want to,
All right,
balance
Lee
it out a
will
little bit.
understand. So
Yeah.
let's do maybe Long Hot Summer Day.
yeah, that's a good one.
Gonna pick up some of these empties, Lord, as soon as I find where they lay. Tie off them jollies and even my ends on a long hot summer day. For every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Oh, hey. Well, I got me a gal in Lakin. She's a good old gal, okay. sitting there waiting by a window frame on a long hot summer day. Oh, for every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, tonight we had pork for supper. Tomorrow we'll be having chicken consomme and a fruit jar full of iced tea on a long hot summer day. Oh yeah, for every day I'm working on the Illinois River, half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Oh yeah. Well, I got me a gun all tuned when we got off yesterday. Gonna get off down in Alton on a long hot summer day. Oh, for every day I'm working on the Illinois River, a half a day off with a pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Oh, for every day I'm working the Illinois River, get a half a day off with a pay. Boat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. All right, I vamped a little bit extra there so that Elise could get back from the resta room.
Thanks, babe.
You're very welcome. Let everybody know. Thank you. I saw Shay Obry joined us, which probably means that my good friend Brian Obry joined us. What else? Oh, you need a beer? Can Elise sing a song of her choice, Renee says.
Renee.
We've been preparing to sing First Saw You for like 2 weeks and haven't done it yet.
Oh, jeez.
We could probably do that.
You want to do that right now?
Yeah, I guess not. Unless there's something else that's...
not.
No, I guess so. Unless there's something else that's pressing that somebody has put their hard-earned dollars towards.
Well, Fetch Me for Lee.
Oh, yes,
still.
Fetch Me for
Lee.
For Lee. All right, let's do Fetch Me since we gotta do that. Although Renee did put money towards a David Allan Coe song that I have not been able to sing. So.
Sorry. And then after you said that you did not know any David Allan Coe songs,
right?
She requested a Waylon song.
Oh
too,
yeah,
so.
I like it. I like Waylon.
Maybe she wants me to sing a Waylon song, but that's
let's
not
do this. How about I do a Waylon song? Well, let's do First Saw You, and then I'll do a Waylon song.
Are you forgetting about Fetch Me?
Oh shit, I forgot about Fetch Me. No, we'll do Fetch Me.
Waylon, First Saw You.
Yeah, sounds good.
'Kay.
Unless somebody comes in with like hundreds of dollars wanting us to do something else. Is everybody still doing okay out there?
They are.
Is everybody still happy and having a good time?
Everybody is in agreement with our
plan.
With our plan. Lance wants me to solo so you can break the seal.
Dude, I do have to pee.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
A whisper blows through me like the autumn breeze through the dried hollowed corn. I have so little left to give, but what I have to give is all yours. Oh, fetch me, Lord. Oh, fetch me, Lord. The cold descends upon me like a god. Oh, the sound, light warmly reflecting the sound of the ground. Oh, fetch me, Lord. Oh, fetch fetch me, Lord. I've been handed my choices from hands extending from the dark. How often then I, Lord, I chose a hand from my own darkened heart. Oh, fetch me, Lord. Oh, fetch me, Lord. If I'm blind as I was when I lived my life, you might still fetch me, Lord. In awakening, rising inside me like the first light of dawn, it fights a weary body that's too tired to fight on. Oh, fetch me, Lord. Oh, fetch me, Lord. Oh, fetch me, Lord. Oh, fetch me, Lord. Thank you. That's one of those songs that you should do harmonies on even if you're not up here, babe.
Now you tell me.
Anytime you want to throw some harmonies in from back there behind the stage,
Okay.
you're more than welcome to. That would have sounded good. All right, Fetch Me is in there. I always screw up at least a couple lines in that song.
You do.
Every single time. It's kind of like that Eric Church song, Drink in My Hand. I always screw up. It's similar. I always screw up at least a chorus or a verse. Anyways, what else we got going on?
Oh, let's see. Oh, JoJo. He loves that song.
Ah, JoJo. We love JoJo.
We do. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Yeah. Renee says she is not driving drunk. That's good.
Why would you be?
I don't know.
Shouldn't be driving anywhere.
Yeah, right?
Drunk or sober. What else do we have to play? Is there something anybody else wanted to hear?
Let's see.
We had a plan, didn't we? Was it First Saw You was next? Or I was going to do a Waylon song?
No, you're going to do a Waylon song, I think.
What should I do? What Waylon
Nick
song should I do?
Sizemore says, I'm still pulling for She Left Me for Jesus. Do you know that one?
No, who is that? Oh, that's
He's gonna
is
be
that a Hayes Carl song?
Yeah. Do you know it?
I don't know that.
Oh.
He knows I don't know that damn song. But whenever Nick does his live stream, which, are you going to tell the people when you're going to do your live stream, Nick?
Tell the people, Nick.
Maybe you could do it.
We'll give you your $20 back.
What should I do? What Waylon song should I do? Lukenbach, Are You Sure Hank Done It This Way, or Lonesome Honor and Mean?
Lonesome Honor and Mean.
On a Greyhound bus, we've been traveling this morning. I'm going to Shreveport, on down to New Orleans. Been driving these highways, been doing things my way. Down to be lonesome, haunted me with her hair was jet black. and her name was Codeine. Thought she was a cream on a Basin Street queen. She got tired of a snowy white dream, so tired of being lonesome. Oh, I'll read me. Man, where's Dave when you need him?
At home where he should be.
Has he checked out yet? Has he been around? Has he been...
I haven't heard from him in a while.
Dave, are
He
you still
might-
out there, you son of a bitch?
He might have left.
I'm down in this valley where the wheels turn so slow. When gonna pay to the Lord of my soul. I say, do Lord, won't you do right by me? I'm so tired of being alone. So on in me.
Woo.
All right. Sounds
Nick?
good.
Nick insists on supporting you and not telling anyone when his live stream is.
Stubborn son of a bitch. Well, I'm not going to compete. I'm not going to do it until maybe next week. It might be a couple weeks before I do another one. So you're not competing, Nick. Stop being, I mean, I appreciate the sentiment. But I'll tell you what, I have a challenge for you all.
Humble son of a bitch.
There are 112 people on here right now.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go pee really bad. So I'm curious if 112 people will still be here if I run to the bathroom and come back.
Just go.
Can you do it? Can you guys do it? 114. So all we need is 112.
Oh, jeez.
I'll be right back.
Am I supposed? Should I?
Yeah,
keep
you
talking?
can talk to them. Talk to
Okay.
them.
Oh, I
Talk
feel.
to them.
Okay.
No, just communicate with some of these. You guys ready for this? We got
Mar-
116
just
now.
go.
So okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm coming. I'm running right back.
Mary's late to the party, and this is what she comes into. Potty break. Sorry, Mary. Renee wants me to sing. Oh, thanks, Jojo. Yeah, I would sing. I know limited, very, very limited guitar, less than Joe knows. I need my sister Emily here to accompany me. Hi, Joelle. Thank you. I suppose I should be in front of the screen or something. Yes, Becky. Time for everybody to refill. Good idea. I think we should learn Jolene though. Maybe for next live stream. Tell a joke. Oh man, I don't know any jokes. I don't even know any jokes. Oh, Rodney says 4 non-blind. Well, he said 4 non-blinds, but
we gained 9 people.
oh, and they don't. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sheila. I'm apologizing to those 9 people who just came
There's
in
10
to an
extra
empty
people
screen.
No, there's 12 now that were here before.
Oh,
take a leak.
my best friend from home, Lacey. She wants you to say hi to Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Or maybe me. Hi, Ryan.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, and my
So what are we doing next?
Tony says, finally, just Elise. What's up?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. I think you know
want
what?
to do First Saw You?
Yeah, we got to do that. And I think
Or do
if you
you want
guys and I think if you guys stick around, I've changed my mind. I think I'm gonna play that song I wrote last night.
Good. I love it.
I wrote a song last night that is kind of about this time. I did not intentionally set out to pander to an audience that is stuck in isolation, but I ended up writing a song that's kind of about this season of our lives, and I'll play it at the end of the night. So if you stick around, you get to hear it. Nick Sizemore, I will listen to your song later after we get off here if you stick around and listen to the one that I wrote last night that I haven't sent you yet. Me and Nick send a lot of songs back and forth to each other when we've written them. He writes a lot more than me, so he sends more to me than I do to him.
Yeah, he's a...
All right, you ready? For the first time ever, Elise and I. This has been requested of us.
I'm nervous about this song.
Don't be nervous about it.
Don't judge me too harshly.
I see the lights that you leave on in every room that you walk in and out of. I see the dent in the side of my door that you put in the last time you borrowed our truck. I see the tired in your eyes from all these years and everything we've been through. But today I saw in you the girl I saw the moment I first saw you.
I see the laundry and the dishes in the pile up for someone else to blame. I see the list of things that I've asked you to do for what's going on several weeks. I see the stiffness in your back and in your heart with everything you do. But today I saw you before I saw the moment I first saw you. I see that dimple in your chin and that stupid sheepish grin that sets my heart to beating twice as fast.
I seen that magic in your stare, and everything else disappears, and it's just you and me left in this room. Today I saw in you what I saw the moment I first saw you. Years have piled up so tall, and a day-to-day has become so hard to see through. But there's a place beneath the layers of light you need to make a point to get back to.
That dimple in your chin and that stupid sheepish grin that sets my heart to beating twice as fast.
Like that magic in your stare, and everything else disappears, and it's just you and me left in that rain. Today I saw in you the girl I saw.
Today I saw you, the boy I saw.
Today I saw in you what I saw the moment I first saw you.
Sorry.
That's what happens when you make eye contact.
I was just like trying not to laugh at the line that it was just you and me in this room. It literally is just you and me in this room.
Yeah, we shut the doors so the animals don't come in
Yeah.
and screw stuff up. Thanks, babe.
I love you.
All right. Oh, here's my beer. I got a full beer. So what are we up to now? I think that was the end of our plan.
Oh, 125. Or are you talking about the number of people listening?
No, I meant the end of our plan. What requests do we have? Do we have any requests?
Yeah. Katie wanted Country Roads. JoJo asked for Good Times.
Okay, all sad songs, of course.
One Horse Town, also a sad song. Yeah. Kim Shoemaker. Let's see. I'm going to try and go back.
Nick said something about a bad trade.
I
glanced down. Not that this live stream is about me and Nick getting after each other.
It's becoming that.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to look back here.
Excuse me.
Do it. I think you should do Burn Barrel Blues.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes! I haven't played it in a week.
Okay. Well,
I'll
if you want to.
I'll do it. I'll try it. I'm not scared.
I just he ain't scared, folks.
I played this last week. I just finished writing this. Nick helped me with the first verse.
Yeah.
I just finished writing this, and last week I opened with it only to find out that my guitar was off the whole time. So
he left his tuner around. I was trying to get his attention. It wasn't my fault.
All right. It's called Burn Barrel Blues. Sometimes I paint paintings about songs I've written. Obviously, you'll see, this is the Burn Barrel Blues painting. You'll see why I stick to songwriting and keep this as just kind of a hobby. You know, it's just like
I think it's really good.
Thanks, dear. It looks like an upside-down pizza on fire.
I love pizza.
Yes.
And we're going to have pizza later.
You left the towels with the monograms, the ones you said I couldn't use to wash my hands. Every time I wash my boots, they're the only ones I use. Burn Barrel Blues. You left that bottle of cheap red wine, like the ones that we gave out on our wedding night. You left that book of meals you never cooked, but the pots, the pans, the dishes you all took. There ain't nothing left but your shit to lose. Burn Barrel Blues. Burn Barrel Blues. You left them curtains that you picked out. You left the pillows and match, but you took the couch. You left the stones in the Leanne rhymes, but you took the Jones and the Mongo Price. There ain't nothing left but your shit to lose. Burn barrel blues. Burn barrel blues. You left that whole town talking about the night you took to walk in behind me. So I got this burn barrel rolling in the middle of the living room, and I kicked the damn thing over. I can walk out of here too, 'cause there ain't nothing left but your shit to lose. Burn barrel blue. Burn barrel blue. That was Elise's request. Burn barrel blues.
That was much more impactful this
All right,
time
with the guitar actually working?
With the
Good,
guitar.
good.
Yeah, it's a good
What else
song.
do we got going on here? We got, what is it, 8:35? We got a little bit left to go, I guess.
Yeah, we have a chorus of people who would like to hear "Bottle You Up." Steve loved hearing the Mellencamp song in Sheffield, I believe he said.
Oh, yeah. I need Dave for that.
Yeah, definitely. He said
Dave.
that he would tip for that. I would hold your tip until Dave can play.
Yeah,
with him.
I'm sorry. I would
So
love.
good together.
Believe me, I would love your money, but
But Dave deserves it.
when it comes to that song, Dave is the one that deserves that for sure. You would not. That would be buyer's remorse if I tried to play that by myself.
But hopefully, you guys are thinking, or
As soon as we can feel safe about doing this stuff together, then we will definitely be doing some lives with not only me and Dave, but with the full band, because we do have that setup figured out. So
yeah.
All right. So Bottle You Up, is that?
And then there was a couple that I'm sorry I forgot to get to. Troy Gates.
Okay.
$20 for Ellie Rain.
Oh wow, Troy.
And then
that is a deep cut. I don't even know how to play that song. I wish I could. Crap.
Should I push the refund button?
Yes, Troy. By all means, let us know for the refund, or if you have a different request. I'm sorry, I don't know anything off that first album.
You did the Midwest.
Midwest Girls Midwest
Winter
Wind is the only one I know off that first album. I'm sorry.
And then Veronica would like to hear for $25. She wants to know if you know Poncho and Lefty.
I don't either.
Wow.
Crap, I'm disappointing people.
Mhm.
I looked down and Paula asked what was the other song I played last week. I played two songs last week. One was Second Coat of Paint.
Yes.
The other one was Seed in the Wind. Those were the two new songs I had played last week. So I'm not sure which one or if that rings a bell, but it was either Second Coat of Paint or Seed in the Wind. But Bottle You Up sounds like that's the next one I'm going to actually be able to play.
And there's also, now that we say that, a lot of people are requesting Lay Down as well.
Okay.
Signing off.
You know what we should have done? We should have actually debuted Bottle You Up in the studio, the studio form for these people.
Can you do that?
Not right now, but if we'd have planned it, we could have. We shall have to do that.
Oh, it's so
We
good.
should do that next week.
Ooh, teaser.
If we do this next week.
He's a
We might take next week off. We'll see. Stay tuned. Yesterday's dirty dishes sitting at the table with us. Stopped by for smoking a beer a couple hours ago, but you're still here. Fish sticks and mayonnaise, bush lights in a purple race. Ain't a thing that I would trade for these moments with you, dear. I wanna bottle you up, wanna take you home, wanna put you on a love hanging tail, nice and close, so I can take you down. Not feeling blue. Pour myself a big old glass, me and you. I wanna bottle you up. Looking like I crawled out of bed, tangled up in a spider web. Got a match and then head, last night's smoke on your breath. But sure looking pretty to me, like a tank of gasoline. Light a match within 10 feet and I'll let you start to scream. I wanna buy you up, wanna take you home, wanna put you on a hanging shelf, nice and close, so I could take you down when I'm feeling blue. Pour myself a big old glass, me and you. I wanna buy you. Drop by here every week, bumming beers and heads of weed. Sit around and we shoot the breeze, these little cups of homemade wine. Daddy used to make a homemade beer, Mama used to drink it too. Get drunk in the afternoon and they dance in the living room. I wanna buy you up, wanna take you home, wanna put you on a hanging shelf, nice and close, so I can take you down. I'm feeling blue. Pour myself a big old glass, me and you. I wanna buy you up. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like playing that song.
it was a good one.
Whew.
Troy says
What's Troy say?
he would be happy with Midwest Winter Wind. He said he begs you to revisit your first album. It was awesome.
No shit, man. Not
And he says never forget where you started.
I appreciate that.
Something to live by.
It is. It is absolutely true. But then, you know, we do have other people in this family, like Joshua Shoemaker, who flat out says that album sucks.
We also value honesty.
Yes, we also, so it's just some people like it, some people don't.
No,
You've never listened to it.
I have listened to part of it. And
which part?
I don't know, like the first couple. No, but I told you
that tells the whole story right there.
No, I mean,
this is a real conversation, folks.
This is a real conversation. Yeah. No, but after you did play it. Was it the first week? Yeah, I think so. It was the first week, and I was really impressed. I loved this song live, acoustic. It was good.
Yeah, Midwest Winter Wind. I did.
Yeah.
Troy Gates likes the album, and I appreciate that, Troy.
Yeah.
All right, what else do we need to get to, though? So he wants Midwest Winter Wind. Is there anything else?
Tony.
In the meantime?
Tic Tac
Tic Tac
Osborne.
Yeah. Still
tipped a lifelong friendship.
for fuck it out.
Yeah. And I do think we need to
Yeah, lighten the mood a little bit.
Bring up the tempo.
Bring up the
here
tempo,
a little bit.
lighten the mood a little bit. We're gonna be going to the studio to record this in March, but obviously all that shit's out the window right now. We'll see when we can get back.
They did not go to the studio in March.
No, we did not. The story behind this song is that last summer, we opened for Jared Neiman in Streeter, Illinois. Keep your Peter out of there, by the way.
Whoop.
And we went on his tour bus, and we were talking and bullshit, and he was talking about a friend of his who is another country music star he'd recognize, but I'm not going to drop the name, who was having some trouble with his wife.
Do it.
Some marriage problems. No, I'm not going to do that. That'd be douchey. But he said, they just need to fuck it out. And I thought, man, you know what, Jared, that's a good idea for a song. And he's like, write it. And I did. Wrote it a couple days later. And it's going to be on an album someday.
With a disclaimer.
It's called Fuck It Out. You did that, I did this, and the one thing we're agreed on is we're both pissed. Let's take a break, been at it all day. Let's see if we can use that word another way. Let's fuck it up, let's take it to the floor. Let's strip it down till the dirty truth ain't a hidden no more. Well, don't hold back, go ahead and shout. You curl them toes and I hear you moan, let's fuck it out. Back up to the wall, throw your arms up high. Take off your shirt, toss it in the ring, let's call it a tie. Let's fuck it out. Let's take it to the floor. Let's strip it down till the dirty truth ain't a hidden no more. Baby, don't hold back, go ahead and shout. You curl them toes and I hear you moan, let's fuck it out. Is Nick Sizemore still in the room? I don't know why. I'm sure he loves this song. Them kids, the dues, the bills, they all give away. Let's table on and talk until the table breaks. Gonna take it real slow. Gonna get to know every inch of your head down to your toes. Baby, speed it up. Baby, lose control. Wait, 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 go, go, go. Let's fuck it up. Let's take it to the floor. Let's strip it down to the dirt truth. Ain't hidden no more. Baby, don't hold back. Go ahead and shout. You curl them toes and I hear you moan. Let's fuck it up. Till you curl them toes and I hear you moan. Let's fuck it up.
I think I saw somewhere up there that Tony was gonna retract his request if he didn't do the jackhammer.
If I didn't do the jackhammer?
Yeah.
What is the jack?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to do that when I'm on this stool.
Oh, it's a
cheaply
weak
built.
stool. Yeah, I got those from online somewhere. People love that song. Jenny
It's a good quarantine song.
Jenny Otto says the song is for real.
Yeah.
Justin Turney loves
Lance,
it.
you hear that?
JoJo
You hear that,
loves
Lance?
it.
You hear that, Lance? Yeah, Jenny says it's for real.
Yeah, it is good. That's great. Oni. Hi, Oni. Oh,
Oni.
He says that he's sitting here watching and listening without his sweetie Kathy.
Where's Kathy?
Well, they are isolating from each other because she's an essential postal person and he is old. Oh,
that
but
sucks.
thank you guys for meeting here tonight.
It does suck.
It does suck.
Sorry to hear that. But what else? What else are we supposed to play? Lance had a request for water from the river.
Yep, $20. Water for the river. Water from the river.
See water from the river, and then let's do the song I wrote last night. And
you are gonna do it.
I think so. Yeah.
I love it.
I think I will. Yeah. Oh shit! I never played Lay Down. No. Justin, I'll try to get to it, man. There's been a bunch of people that requested that. I got a couple more left in me. Let's at least do Water from the River. Thank you for the tip, Lance. We'll make sure we get to this at least. Is an image of my mother fading in the dust, rising up behind a greyhound painted on a bus. Not sure if it's a memory or just a picture Daddy drew. When I'd ask about the woman I don't think I ever knew. Water from the river, whiskey from a still, flowing through the blood that I am spilling in this field. Daddy never on the dirt beneath his fingernails. Crops he grew just enough to cover all our bills. But he swore one day he'd buy the land, so he cooked up in the still. Men from up the river paid to keep their bottles filled. Water from the river, whiskey from a still, flowing through the blood that I am spilling in this field. Daddy took his final breath before his heart went still. He handed me a paper, it was the deed to this old field. Said, got blue eyes like your mother, but a stay put soul like me. Now along the land we've bled in the land, our bones lie beneath. Water from the river, whiskey from a still, flowing through the blood that I am spilling in this field. harmonized
Were you,
here.
were you trying to harmonize?
No,
It did. It was good.
just my own incompetence.
No.
All right, so we got what? One song left?
Yeah. Lots of requests. Lay down. Is that what you mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do Lay Down.
But I think you should. I think there should be 2 songs left. I think you should end with
Lay Down and end with the new one. All right.
yes.
We've made it 2 hours again, and there's still over 100 people here. It's crazy. So
Thank you, guys.
last week we had like 250 people at one point, and it ended around 100. Tonight it's been all like 100 through like 140, but you guys have stuck around. That is so freaking cool.
These have
appreciate
been
that.
so awesome.
I
Like
know.
I can't get over it.
I miss you
It's so
guys.
fun.
Miss you guys.
And I love
Great
seeing
to
your
be able to do
comments.
this. Yes, really do. It means a lot to us.
Yeah.
Really does. To be able to connect with you guys. So we're gonna do Lay Down, and then I'm gonna do a brand new song that I just wrote that nobody's heard except Elise. I wasn't gonna do tonight, but I just want to. So. But before we do that, you can do Lay Down. You the one that wouldn't look up, even when every other girl was, hiding a very different heart. Every beat setting you apart. Take off all that makeup that's trying to run. Take off all them clothes that you got on. Take off all those years that treated you wrong. Lay down, just lay down. Lay down next to me. You've never been a woman of explanation. I never know the reasons for your moods, but down inside there's a woman that I want to turn loose, turn loose, turn her loose. Take off all that makeup that's trying to run. Take off all them clothes that you got on. Take off all those years that treated you wrong. Lay down, just lay down. Lay down next to me. Since long before the night we met, you've been running. I'm still searching for you, yeah. Will you ever stop just to look around? Let your eyes meet mine. Let yourself be found, darling. Let yourself be found. Oh, and take off all that makeup that's trying to run. Take off all them clothes that you got on. Take off all those years that treated you wrong. Lay down, just lay down. Lay down, darling, lay down next to me. Lay down next to me. Lay down next to me. Oh, oh, lay down next to me.
Sam to be like laying at your feet at the end of that song.
The song's not about the relationship between a dog and a man.
I know, but sometimes when you tell it, like you tell Sam to lay down, just like lay down,
Lay down.
lay down.
All right, we're going to do one more.
Yeah. People are
Nick's back.
so thankful. Yeah, he's back.
Nick's back. Yeah. All right, Nick.
They're so
now's the
thankful
time
for
because I'm going to sing my brand new song. So I'm going to listen to your new song when we finish, and you can listen to my new song right now. And we can compare notes.
I love this.
This song, the 103 of you that are left, appreciate y'all. Let me tune my guitar here.
And they appreciate you too. There's lots of people expressing their gratitude for you doing these.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me.
It really does. It really, really does.
I say thank you a lot, and I tell you, a lot of people do that with their fans and friends, but it really does mean a lot to me. So this song is a song I wrote just last night.
Yeah.
And literally just last night. So if I screw it up a little bit, just, give me some grace here. But it's about now. It's about now. It's about now. It's called John Prine. That's the title of the song. Well, I've never been one to watch the news, but I've been watching every day or two. We've been going to town about once a week to buy a case of beer and some groceries. It's hard to know what a man should think. It's hard to know who he should believe. One thing's sure when it runs its course, this world won't spin like it did before. Let's rock and roll. Let's ride high. I'm looking for a mood on a radio dial. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy time. Waiting on the radio to play John Prine. In my own little way, I want to say goodbye. I told Elise, let's go for a drive. Grab the dog and the smoke and a couple bush lights. You can't stop nowhere, the whole world's closed. But they can't shut down these country roads. So let's rock and roll. Let's ride high. Looking for a mood on a radio dial. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy time. Waiting on a radio to play John Prine. In my own little way, I want to say goodbye. Well, I miss them crowds and I miss them lights, but I thank God for a little bit of paradise. We can rock and roll, we can ride high, we can look for a mood on the radio dial. It's a crazy world, oh, it's a crazy time. We're waiting on the radio to play John Prine. In our own little way, we want to say goodbye. I'm waiting on the radio to play John Prine. In my own little corner of paradise. In my own little corner of paradise. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. That is a brand new song I just wrote called John Prine. And every time I play it, Elise tears up.
Yep. Other people are too. I think there's other people with me. People like that song.
I just wrote that last
hits
night.
me in all the feels.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
I want to put out a video of that, a very loose, general, unprofessional video of that in the next couple of days. So if you guys see that, I hope you'll share it with your friends and comment on it and tell me what it means to you. So that song means a lot to me. It's kind of just where we're at right now, you know. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. There's still over 100 people yet here after 2 freaking hours.
Oh, you guys are so awesome.
Thank you for brightening our week. This really does mean a lot to us and something we look forward to. We've come to look forward to. Elise is still crying over there.
I really like that song.
She's got tears coming down her cheeks.
Sorry.
I love you folks. I don't really want to say goodbye, but I know we need to for the night. So
we have to go. I have to go preheat the oven.
Yeah,
we got to make a Butch's pizza.
We need to make a Butch's pizza. So cheers to you all. Thanks for
Yes.
hanging out with us.
Thank you guys.
And we'll see. I'm not sure if we're doing this next week, but we'll figure it out one way or the other. I'll let you know.
I think that you guys should tell him if you want him to do it next week.
I don't want to get things too regular, you know, too predictable. Good night, Sheila.
Yeah.
Good night to the rest of you. We love you, and I'm dragging this out because I don't really want to say goodbye. I really want to say goodbye. We miss you guys.
For real.
We really do. So, all right.
All right.
May you rest in peace, John Prine. May the rest of you make the most of what we're doing right now. God bless you. Have a great weekend.